Hey guys, it's Brandon again. So this is my first introduction to any YouTube video that I've made. So I want you guys to comment and tell me how dope the introduction was. Now if you're stopping by to this channel for the first time, I'm going to ask you to like, to share, subscribe, all that stuff. It was in the introduction. Now, for the past 3.5 weeks, I've been posting my gains on the stock market and basically my methods and what companies I'm investing in. And everyone has been asking me, uh, what is my secret, or what am I doing that's differently? Why am I not losing money? Now, the thing with the stock market is this: it's an entirely different animal. People are very fascinated by it because it can be very microwavable. Meaning, we live in a world where people do not want to work hard, people do not want to wait long. Everything is instantaneous nowadays. So people hear all these stories about how someone put 100 grand in the stock market and boom, it turned into a few million. So people are always chasing the market because they want to get rich. They're not looking at the stock market as a means of investing, but rather a means of gambling. And I always tell people this: do not invest in things that you do not understand. And not understanding the stock market is one of the surest ways how you can lose everything.
Do I really have to do this, Dad?
Stan, now more than ever, you need to understand the importance of saving money.
But Grandma said I could use this money to buy whatever I want.
Okay, next please. Go on, Stanley.
I got a $100 check from my grandma, and my dad said I need to put it in the bank so it can grow over the years.
Well, that's fantastic. A really smart decision, young man. We can put that check in a money market mutual fund. Then we'll reinvest the earnings into foreign currency accounts with compounding interest, and it's gone.
And I've seen it happen. So take the time to learn this. It's very time consuming, but it's very rewarding once you acquire specific knowledge on the stock market. So what I'm going to do in this video, or just going forward, I'm just going to be doing a little bit of more in-depth details on my stock market investing, my principles, and things of that nature. So in my portfolio, the first thing I have is a 401k, and one of my earliest videos talk about how I invest in a 401k. I will also put the link in this description. The next thing is I have mutual funds. Made a video about why I like to invest in mutual funds. And my portfolio itself, it only has about 2 or 3 stocks at a time. And the reason why is that I purposely pick 2 or 3 companies that I understand to a T. Recently, I made my last video about this actually. I mentioned briefly that Apple may split. And now, yesterday, Apple released a newsletter that they are thinking about splitting in August. And the reason why I was able to anticipate that is because I understood the structure of the business. And another thing that I do options. Options is something very complicated at times. And again, if you do not know what you're doing, do not mess around with options because you can lose a lot of money. Seek someone out that knows what they are doing so that they can teach you. And if you're looking for more guidance in this subject, feel free to DM me on Instagram or book a consultation at on my website. The link will be in the description. So in today's video, the first thing that we're going to do today is show you how to buy your first stock, how to set up a platform to buy your first stock. There are many videos like this on YouTube, and honestly, I wasn't going to make a video like this, but my audience asked, so I'm going to make a video as to how to buy your first stock. Okay, guys, so basically, there are many different platforms that you can use to buy stocks, and a quick Google search can do this. Here's a list right here. We have First Trade, Ally Invest, Robinhood, TD Trade, Charles Schwab, E-Trade, etc., etc. I personally like using TD Ameritrade and Fidelity. I'm not sponsored by these companies. It is just that they're great companies. They have excellent customer service, and I just like the perks and benefits that these companies offer. But just for the sake of this video, we're going to be using Fidelity today. So if you're doing this from your smartphone or your tablet, you just go to the App Store and you type in Fidelity Investments. The app will come up. I'm doing this from my laptop, so I'm just going to type in fidelity.com. Now, this is basically just like opening up an online bank account. And if you have opened up an online bank account, it's the same process. So right under here, we clicked on open an account. Now, these things are going to come up. Just ignore these for now. As you know, we move more and more into the market, you'll have a better understanding of these. Right here, we want to go to click on open now under brokerage account. So a brokerage account is something you basically use to buy the stocks, the mutual funds, etc., etc. Now, again, it's just like a online bank account. Will this be an individual or joint account? For the sake of this, we're going to do individual. If you're wanting to open it with a spouse, a partner, a friend, then you click join. But next, for individual, are you already a Fidelity customer? We're going to click no. So the thing is this, everything from here on out is very self-explanatory. You just put in your name, your first name, last name, email address. On the next slide, it will ask for a social security number, address, you know, things of that nature. They will verify you. Then you'll be provided with an account number and your username and password. And then voila, you can start trading. So I'm going to go back to the beginning now, Fidelity.com. Now, this video is only for training purposes, and this is just a mock account type thing. So I'm just going to enter a username and a password. Bear with me, I'm not as fast as typing as these young folks, so just bear with me. Voila! Now we are logged in. Now, every company, every stock has what is called a ticker symbol. Now, a ticker symbol is basically an abbreviation for the company. A quick Google search can do this, but since we're using Fidelity today, you can just type in the ticker search, the ticker symbol or the company name right in the search bar here. So say we want to buy a share of Apple. So we're going to type in Apple. And just like that, the ticker symbol is AAPL. So we'll just click on that right there. It's going to load. It's a new account, so I'll get these pop-up things. Now, Apple came up. We're going to be buying Apple today. So right here, it is showing us that market price for Apple right now. Well, currently we are not on the market because the stock market hours are from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. And there's a thing called pre-market trading and after-market hours trading, but that's just a little bit more advanced. But just for the sake of conversation now, we're just going to be doing this. So say 425 is what Apple is going for per share. We're going to click that buy icon right there. It loads. Now, since this is just a mock account, there's no money in there, nothing of that nature. We'll click select an account and we will click on, what do you call it? What source of funding you're using. So the way to fund this account is to link a bank account to it, or you can link not a bank, or you could deposit a cashier's check from your bank. So here we'll go to where it says quantity. So you want to just buy one share, you press 1, we'll buy 1. Order type, well, there are different order types and we'll go through that but as we go along, but we're going to just do market order, whatever is trading for on the market, and then we'll click preview order right at the bottom. Now this is a mock account, so you know something like this is going to come up. Please select an account right here. Oops, there we go. That's going to come up, but when you click preview order, it's going to just give you a little notice basically saying you're purchasing 1 share of Apple, and then you just purchase, you just click on purchase and or finalize or whatever comes up after the preview, because you know the preview is just showing you just a synopsis of what your order is like, just for you to double check, and you just click finalize and that's it, and then you will now own 1 share of Apple. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment.